Hello, everyone. I'm Gus from Askewed Reviews, and today it's Friday, which means I'm doing an episode of FearPix Friday. This is a collaboration between two groups: Cinema Society Saturday, a group that I'm a part of, where we review horror movies each and every week, and then FearPix. This is an app where you can watch and stream shorts, horror films, thrillers, and true crime. Now, if you're new to this and don't know what FearPix Friday is, this is where a group of us from Cinema Society Saturday choose some movies or shorts that we watch on the FearPix app to review and let all of you know about. Now, before going over what I reviewed today, a couple of things I want to mention when it comes to FearPix. First off, if you're not already using it, it is a great service with an ability to watch all sorts of independent movies and shorts. Second of all, yes, it is a free option, but there are a couple of ways that you can benefit, and so can they, with a couple of their services. You see, FearPix does have two subscription services, a monthly and an annual one. That's very low cost for both. Now, big benefits that you have from doing so: one, no ads; two, you can be part of their online community, meaning that you have an opportunity to talk to people who make these films, or us members of Cinema Society Saturday, or even the people that created FearPix. And three, you have an ability to really help out the people who made the films, because 50% of all the proceeds go right back to the creators. Now, if you do decide to sign up for one of these services, please use my promo code of ASKWD. Now, this is not going to give you any kind of discount or benefit in that sense, but this is how FearPix knows that our relationship with them is working out. Because every time you use one of our codes from Cinema Society Saturday, it helps them see that this relationship is working out well for the both of us. But now it's time to talk about what I chose to review from FearPix today. And I chose the 2017 horror spoof comedy Slaw, directed by Matt Green and Richard Tavernero. So, as you can probably quickly tell from the font and the look of this poster, it is sort of a parody of Saw. The story for this one primarily revolves around a family known as the Mayflowers. Now, we get to meet two brothers and their mother. This group is definitely a little bit off, but especially in this day and age, I'm sure some people can understand some of their reasoning of what they do. Now, of course, you're probably asking, well, what do they do exactly? The brothers have decided to kidnap people that are rude to them, primarily at different eating establishments, but anyone who really just kind of gives them a hard time or tries to kick them out of a place or is unwilling to give them honey mustard. There's multiple reasons. Now, what we find out is that the brothers have collected a group of these people that have been bothering them. They are now chained up and locked into this basement slash torture dungeon of sorts, and they now plan on causing horrible harm to everyone that has harmed them emotionally. At first, the two brothers attempt to hide their identity, going by the names Gordon and Martha. As for the reason that the movie is called Slaw, in almost every one of these revenge scenarios that the brothers are doing against these people, there for some reason is also coleslaw involved. It seems to just generally be something that the family really enjoys, but you can probably tell, just at least from my own opinion when watching this, that it was almost one of those, well, what word is like saw? Slaw. Okay, we have to figure out some way of putting that into this movie now. Here's the first thing I want to mention when it comes to this film, though, is it is strangely entertaining. I would almost describe it as if Troma or Full Moon decided to make a horror spoof movie. Like, it feels about that level. And strangely, though, it does kind of work. Like, this movie is a prime example of when you don't have to have the best story, the best visual looks, the best anything, but if you manage to really get the assignment and do a good job of presenting it as that, it can still be a good movie. Like I said, this is definitely never going to win any awards. I mean, not any good ones anyway. And it could do with some better acting, but I couldn't help but kind of enjoy this movie. I also like the fact that quite a few cameos in this film are from actual professional wrestlers, with the most well known being Kevin Nash. This is an odd film, but it is one that I do recommend checking out. And even though I myself am surprised by this, I think I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. So, if you want to check out Slaw, it is on the FearPix app. So, go ahead and download that if you haven't already done so you can check this out. I hope you enjoyed this episode of FearPix Friday. If you've already seen Slaw, let me know what you thought about it in the comments. And of course, if you haven't done so already and are about to sign up for FearPix, please go ahead and use my promo code ASKWD.